Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Lindsay, and this is my journey. If you're new to the channel, I weighed 210 kilos at the start of this journey. The goal is to get down to 170 so I can have bariatric surgery, and then from there get down to just under 100 is my goal overall, I think, and then from that build muscle. We we're going good. We've had a few struggles along the way. I'm starting to learn where my limits and that are. That I'm not able to keep just pushing through and walk every single day. That I need rest, which my body's been telling me, and I've been ignoring it. And for the last few days, if you've seen my shorts, I have definitely been suffering from it. In saying that, though, with getting out in that, I get out in the afternoons instead of the mornings and just been doing the shorter walks, which has been great. You know, motivation from a dog. He needs walking every day, so I have to go out there. My partner, she's home, so that motivates me to go walking with her in the afternoons. She's been great support. Lately, I've actually struggled a bit, and in all honesty, I veered off my diet. We had fish and chips the other night, which isn't part of the diet, and I overindulged, and I've been having some like little chips and snacks and that on my rest day, which I shouldn't have, but I'm not going to kick myself too much for it. All I've got to do is remind myself, just restart straight away, get back on the grind. Don't be like, oh, well, since I've, and this is what I've been really bad for, and this is why I've probably put on a lot of weight, is, oh, well, I've already had something naughty today, so you know what, the rest of today I'll just eat naughty. And I go ahead and I overindulge. And then the next day, if I'm not feeling like it, which I'm not because my body starts to crave sugar and that, I'm like, well, I had a cheat day yesterday, so I might as well restart next week. And then the week turns into the month, etc., etc. So I've learnt that that's one of my weaknesses, and I've tried my hardest. Gosh, I haven't tried my hardest to not fall into that trap again. So yeah, and the dog helps. He every morning, like, he gets up and you hear him at me freaking wanting to go out to the toilet. So he knows I'm awake at about 6:30. He hears the alarm and starts letting off as well, which gets me up and out of bed. I don't think the missus is impressed waking up at 6:30 every day, but hey, it is what it is, And saying that, I've been seeing a few questions come up on my TikToks, my YouTubes. So I started this journey around, I started April last year, but I wasn't taking it serious. I went on a cruise. I smashed as much as I could, drink, food, etc. Hey boy. And I overdid it. And then I had my meetings, and basically the surgeon turned around and said, hey, you're not taking this serious, so you need to have a hard think about it and decide what you want to do. I wasn't sure still. I wanted to do it, but I don't know, I just couldn't bring myself to doing it. I was working 10-hour days, on my feet most of the day, come home, I'm exhausted, I'm in pain. And I was just eating shit food and then not doing any extra exercise and going to sleep and it was a shit cycle. But we moved towns. Well, actually, so yeah, that's when I started my journey. I started taking it serious beginning of January because I had no energy, and my partner, she got a job somewhere else, and we decided we'd move. And then she's turned around and said, hey, I said to her, actually, I want to lose weight. I want to take this serious. I want to get it done. My health is failing me. My body is sore all the time. I can't sleep. I can't even walk upstairs. I can't even walk. And I need to do this because I want to be around to watch our nieces and nephews grow. I want to be around with her at our home when I'm 70, 80, you know. I want to retire and enjoy life with her. So, and if I keep going the way I was going, there's no way I'd be doing it. So she did the budget and she said, hey, look, you know, we can afford to do everything we want to do just on one income for a bit. So go ahead, focus on what you need to do. Get yourself sorted. And I have been. And I think that's why I've been pushing myself so hard. Because I don't like mucking around. When I'm locked in, I'm locked in. And so I thought, well, you know, get 2 days in a week, every day, two exercises a day. The weight might start peeling off, which it hasn't. And I just hurt myself. So yeah, that's when I started. What's wrong with me? Well, COVID. Actually, since COVID, it's been all going downhill, my health. I dissected an artery in my neck to begin with. Went to hospital. They did a scan. They found lumps in my neck as well. So they took a biopsy of that. In that scan, they also scanned my spine and my back. And they found a cyst in my spinal cord, which hasn't grown over the last few years. They're keeping an eye on it. And my back, I've got multiple diagnoses. They said arthritis. They said I'd slipped a disc. But I've got chronic back pain, and now the new one is it's your weight. You need to lose weight. Which, I mean, yeah, my stomach's pulling my back that way, so I guess that's part of it. So there's that. I've got bilateral Achilles tendonitis, which is basically tendonitis in both my Achilles on my feet, and it feels like the muscle is pulling away from my heels 24/7. And some days it's extremely bad. Like I can't walk. Right now, even just sitting here, the slightest movement, it's jumps the pain from 6, 7 to 10 out of 10. It's freaking ridiculous. From that dissection of the arteries also, I was on codeine. I ended up having 120 milligrams every time, and that was 3 times a day, which got quite hard on the body. And then they've switched me to tramadol, which I only take maybe once or twice a week now because I'm overtaking pills. And then so since COVID and that was happening, I started putting on a lot of weight. I've got high blood pressure, like extremely high blood pressure, so I'm on 2 tablets for that. And I haven't really touched base on this one, but I get internal bleeding somewhere, and it's not very nice when you go to the bathroom and you see that. But they insist it's to do with my weight as well. So everything they're saying wrong with me is to do with my weight. So that's what's really stopping me from working. I was at a job where they were like, okay, well, you can still do 80% of your job sitting down, so you're fine. And they kept me employed, which was great, but they don't have a business where we moved to, so I had to leave that job, and which has been fine. Like, we're not struggling. We meet all our requirements and bills and everything, and we've got comfortable lifestyle. So that's when I started. That's what's wrong with me. My mum, before we went on a cruise, she offered me to pay for the surgery, which when I went to the guy, I found out it was between $30,000 to $36,000 for it. And what they do is the gastric bypass, I think it is, they take a bit of my stomach, so they'll take the whole stomach and they're going to cut, say it was like that, they're going to cut it down to like that and get rid of all that, and I'll just have the straight tube from basically stomach here. Boom. Easy. Very minuscule. I will only be able to eat like a cup of food each meal, and I'd have to sip on water But it's part of me is very scared. Like, I love my food and that, and the thought of not being able to actually eat properly for quite a while, my body, my mind, I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's a huge adjustment. We've got, on top of that, I think I read that I'd be on pills for the rest of my life, because that amount of food does not get you enough nutrition into your body every day and doesn't get you the right vitamins and that. So I'll be needing to take supplements for that. And then the loose skin, that's going to cause me to lose weight rapidly, and the loose skin kind of is a worry, because I've seen it. It's not attractive, but at the same time, all of that, all my worries on that stuff. Oh, and the liquid diet before and after that. I've done OptiFast, so when I lose another bit of weight, they're going to start me on an intensive OptiFast diet, which I think is 3 shakes a day to try and shrink my liver, and that will get it down to also drop my weight. And once, I think they're going to just make me stay on that for 20 kilos of weight loss, and then I can have my surgery, which is going to suck, because that will be probably 3 to 4 weeks just liquid, have the surgery, and then it's another 2 weeks, and then it's just little nibbles. And I mean, all my worries aside, I see all the benefits of it. Like, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get healthier. Who cares about the skin if it means I'm going to live longer and be healthier, right? Yeah. Those are my worries and thoughts. I hope those answered a few of your questions. I have done OptiFast in the past, and I didn't enjoy it, so I stayed off it. I've done various other diets and shakes. We're doing keto. That actually seemed to work, and it was okay. I just didn't like the desserts. It was just all butter. I want to try carnivore, but I don't think I'm going to get a chance to. But I hear mixed results on that as well. It's just, yeah, it's hard. But I think that's it for today. All my thoughts out. So weigh-in day. That's what everyone's here for. So I weighed myself this morning. I was 195.6 last week. We didn't move. Hopped on the scales this morning. I'm 192.6. So that's 3 kilos down, I think. Or was I 193.6 last week? I can't remember. But anyways, I'm 192.6. So weight down. So happy. It's only 2.6 kilos till I start that OptiFast. We're away this weekend, so I'll probably end up eating out, which I'll be making the healthier options. I'll still do my walks every morning. And then next week, there won't be a weigh-in video, as we're getting work done on the house. So we're getting a whole bunch of asbestos in the hallway, and that removed. So I'll be staying at the in-laws for the week. But we'll still be doing our shorts for our walks. So I hope you guys appreciate you all staying around and listening to my blabber about my health and that. I appreciate all the support, the lovely comments. Keep them flowing. And I hope you guys have an awesome day and, well, an awesome week. And we'll catch you in a fortnight. Peace.